It just can't be. How can they reject my paper? The derivation is flawless. You checked my statistics.
No review, no explanation, just silence. They didn't even read it.
I suspect that pompous Lord Riley's hand in this. He's notorious for doubting anything that challenges his comfort zone. Even X-rays, even Einstein.
Or maybe it's you, an Indian nobody, proposing a theory that topples their cherished models.
The age of dogma has passed. The age of reason has dawned. They cannot deny the truth.
Perhaps, but exposing a new truth needs strategy. You sent only 4 pages. No references, no citations. That's not a paper. It's a provocation.
So was Einstein's 1905 miracle paper on photons. He dared to say that light is just not a wave, but a stream of particles. Audacious but visionary. No citations either. Just bold, relentless logic. Ideas must breathe before they suffocate under footnotes.
But this isn't Zurich or Berlin. This is Calcutta, under their boot. You're fighting to be heard in a room they've locked shut.
Thank you, Usha. You might be surprised to know that Usha and I often discuss Planck and Einstein. She is the perfect sounding board.
Amazing.
Sometimes I disagree with him too.
Even better.
Usha once accused Einstein of being a poet in physicist's clothing.
And I still believe that. The math must speak last, not first.
You could teach some of my professors that.
Usha doesn't give herself enough credit. The truth is, our country has a blind spot when it comes to women. We revere them as goddesses and stones, and then treat them as shadows in life.
Sometimes we silence ourselves too, out of habit, out of fear of being called difficult or too clever.
This silence we impose on us, it costs us, not just scientifically, but morally. Imagine if Curie had been born in a Calcutta alley. Radium would never be discovered.
Curie is my idol.
And yet, here we men sit, enjoying lunch, while women fight to enter the conversation.
But tonight, I am in the conversation.
Usha was totally fascinated and infuriated with the controversial nature of light. Waves or photon particles? Why can't you scientists just make up your mind? That's what she said.
Just make sure to spell my name right, in case you quote me.
And how did you ever convince her otherwise?
Tagore, I found his voice. Perhaps like life, dreams too cannot be wholly named.
I think about it as love. Love is joy, love is sorrow, ecstasy and agony, full of contradictions. Joy and sorrow are dual arrows.
I'm not sure I understand.
As marriage was for me. There was music, yes, but there was also mourning. To gain a new home, I had to leave another behind.
That's poetic. Duality in physics, duality in life.
Then we argued over the essential idea behind my statistics, indistinguishable particles.
I am only learning. I am Shishya, you are Guru. Your coin demonstration made it clear.
Coins? I'm listening.
What if I told you the chance of getting 2 heads when tossing 2 coins is in 1 in 4, but 1 in 3?
1 in 3? Bakwas, nonsense. Oh, look. 4 outcomes. Heads, heads. Tails, tails. Heads, tails. And tails, heads. That's 4 combinations. So the odds of any 1 out of 4.
But those coins are distinguishable. In the quantum world, particles can be identical, indistinguishable. So heads, tails, and tails, heads are the same outcome, and you're only left with 3 possibilities.
So now each has a 1/3 chance.
Exactly. That's the heart of my paper. When particles like photon become indistinguishable, you can't count them. You must treat them collectively.
And from that you derive Planck's law?
Yes, from that simple but radical shift, indistinguishability.
No separate self. They behave as one, even though they are many.
But that goes against everything we are. Our identity is sacred. You are Hindu, I am Muslim. We cling to our customs, our caste. Without our identity, who are we?
But that's just it, Hossein. Why not strip away what divides us?
That's easy for you to say as a Hindu in India, but for me, identity is not some illusion. It's the reason I'm allowed to pray to Allah or punished for doing so.
I'd like to believe that one day we'll be measured not by our caste or creed, but by our ideas, our humanity.
Perhaps identity is not what we cling to, but what we bring to the collective, to sing in harmony.
And if the song drowns out my voice?
Individual identity dissolves. It's in the Vedantas. It might be that the Vedas hold more wisdom than we give them credit for.
Now that's quite a stretch, don't you think? You're giving ancient texts too much credit. Sure, they're poetic and deeply philosophical, but let's not confuse that with scientific accuracy. The Vedas didn't predict the existence of electrons or the nucleus of the atom.
Hossein, I see your point. But there is something to be said about the intuition behind the text. Satyen tells me that isn't so different from what we're finding in quantum theory, with the connected nature of wave and particle, how everything is linked on a deeper level.
Interconnectedness, yes, it is as you say, Ushabala, but that's still vague. That word can mean anything you want it to mean. You could take any modern discovery and retroactively claim that some vague poetic verse from the Vedas already knew it all along.
Isn't it true? Isn't it plain that science and spirit may be the same? Two sides of one coin, a single face, guiding us to truth with gentle grace. The Vedas sing of cosmic light, of forces unseen but felt in might. They call for harmony, a world made whole, a unified vision, a boundless soul. To seek, to question, to wonder why. Is it spirit we touch or stars in the sky? In sense and soul, in heart and mind. Two paths may join, two truths aligned. Endowed with reason, a gift divine, to follow the threads, each spark, each sign. From matter steps to spirit's peak, we learn to listen, we learn to seek for a truth where spaces, not one but many, from particles small to waves uncanny. A mystery vast as life unfolds, in hands of reason, hearts are consoled. To seek, to question, to wonder why. Is it soul we touch or stars in the sky? In science and spirit, in heart and mind. Two paths may join, two truths aligned. So dare to walk where light is dim, where reason fades and faith grows thin. For in the end, what guides the way is not just sight, but the soul's way.
And so the West ignores us. Mysticism without methods, they say. Poetry without proof, as you say, Hossein.
Let them pretend the world began in Europe. We will keep building our truths. Light still finds its way through the cracks. You showed me that.
I tried to build a truth. I send them my paper, explain the statistics. But it seems like I'm just shouting into the void. Be near me when my light is low, when shadows deep and winds won't blow, when dreams unravel thread by thread, and hope's faint whispers fill my head, when every step feels like a fall, and silence echo through it all. Be near me then, and hold me tight, a star to guide through endless night. Be near me now, when my world turns away, when my strength has faded, my heart's gone astray. Let your presence mend what's broken in me, light in the dark, a safe harbor at sea.
You are not shouting into the void, Satyen. You're singing a new song. Sometimes it takes time for the world to learn the melody. But someone out there is listening.
Someone like Einstein.
Einstein?
Why not? You speak his language. If anyone would recognize what you've done, it's him.
I doubt he'll read a letter from an unknown Indian physicist.
Remember, Einstein himself faced skepticism, and now look, he's the cornerstone of modern physics. Your time will come. Maybe it will take 50 years or 100 years.
If the British won't listen, perhaps the world's most famous physicist will. I'll send the paper to him directly. A spark from Bengal. Let's see how far it can travel.